Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Eating popcorn.
Eating popcorn? Is it good? How was school today?
Good.
What was today? Second day of school? Do that dance move. That's cool. You like school so far this year?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be back in a minute. Guys, I'm just going to show you a little bit about how I find peace in a crazy world. A lot of you guys will think this is just a video of nothing for 3 minutes, and if you do, you just don't get it, or maybe you just don't get me. But my little boy's up there eating some popcorn. I've been down here cutting these weeds along the pond, and we're going to use these to mulch our garden so we don't have to pull weeds for our fall crops. My beautiful bride Dearly's been over here cutting grass, and she's in there cooking now. We just got a lot of stuff going on out here. But look at that deer. You see that? I'm gonna try not to scare him away, but I wanted to get the phone here, the camera, and come out here and share a couple minutes of what just like a typical early evening here on the homestead is like, because I found myself, I came out, Dearly sent me out to do something, and I caught myself just standing here staring for like 5 minutes. It's around the time of day that the deer start coming out of the woods into the field, and they eat, and I watch them, and they look over at me like that when they're doing, staring at me. They're like, what? You see us here all the time, like every day. What do you always keep coming out here and staring at us for? And what I would say to those deer is I would say, deer, you're kind of how I find peace in this crazy world. You know, we went into town today. We had a bunch of errands to run while our little boy was in school there. And so we went into town, did some grocery shopping, and got an oil change in the car. I made a video recently showing how I cooked the Southern style sweet and fried green tomatoes from out of the garden, and I use the Jiffy cornmeal, or the Jiffy corn muffin mix, the yellow stuff, because it's sweet, and I put some cane sugar in it. And I was talking about my Jiffy Lube mix there, and a lot of y'all caught that in the comment section, and somebody commented, they said, oh, you said Jiffy Lube, you must have an oil change on your mind. And the fact of the matter is that I did, because I was thinking about the things I was going to do today when we went into town while Daniel was in school, and one of them, of course, was to get the oil change at Jiffy Lube. So somebody actually caught that Freudian slip. So, but anyway, my point is, I go into town, there's traffic, it's heavy there on Interstate, or Route 29, which is the main route here on the eastern portion of the seaboard in the mid-Atlantic that runs up to DC and then down to Atlanta heading south. And I was driving through that mess, and then I come back out here and just to cut weeds, watch my beautiful bride mow grass while I'm cutting weeds, and see my little boy out there eating his popcorn on the porch, spinning around in his socked feet after a day of school. And then I know what it was. Dearly sent me out here to get a tomato out of the garden. She's cooking some what's called bitter melon in there, and we're going to show you how she makes that. That's a very delicious dish from where she comes from there in the Philippines. We ate it for years. So she came out the door and she's screaming, where's my tomato? Because she said, asa ako tomato. Where's my tomato? Because she sent me over there like 5 minutes ago to get it. And I told her, sorry, it's taking me a while because I'm just out here finding some peace in this crazy world, staring at these deer. So, well, just thought I'd share that with you. I know this is, again, if you've not been following, if you're not a regular subscriber, you might not get it. But if you stick around for a while, and maybe if you go back and watch some of our other videos, you'll understand. But most of you watching already do. This is how we find peace in a crazy world.